Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Zach Pasquarello, and in this video I'm going to talk about the #1 side hustle you can start today in 2023. I know this is the best side hustle because I started it 3 years ago, and after I got started I was able to quit my full-time job and fully support my family. Without wasting any time, I'm going to jump right into it. The #1 side hustle to start in 2023 is an online bookkeeping business. I'm going to give you 5 reasons why I think this is the best side hustle to start, and you can start right away. The first reason is that it's fully remote. Over the past couple years, we've seen a lot of businesses go working from home, fully remote. And this is awesome because it greatly increases the number of clients who you can service. So instead of just focusing on your town or your city, now with this bookkeeping business, you can service clients all over the country. So you may only have a couple thousand people who live in your city, but it doesn't matter. You can reach people in Texas, California, Florida, Massachusetts, all over the country. I live in Pennsylvania and I've got clients all over the country. It doesn't matter where you live, as long as you have access to the internet, you can reach business owners all over the country and you can do their bookkeeping. And it's fully remote, so you don't need an office, you don't need to meet people in person. Sometimes it's preferred, but it's not necessary. All you need to do is be able to call them, email them, or reach out to them, and you can log into their QuickBooks.com account and you can do all of their bookkeeping from the comfort of your own home or from your own personal office, and you never have to meet with these clients in person. You don't have to go to their office. They don't need to come to your office. 100% fully remote. The second reason why an online bookkeeping business is the best side hustle to start is that there's really low cost to get started. You only really need one thing. You need a laptop. You can go on Amazon right now. You can find a laptop for $130. It's not going to be a high-speed, super fast, great laptop, but all you need to be able to do is access the internet and go to QuickBooks.com and maybe run Microsoft Office. Like you might need Microsoft Excel. But as long as you have a laptop and access to the internet, that's literally all you need. You don't need any fancy equipment. You don't need to hire any employees. You don't need an office or a retail space. For $130, you can get started. And if you already have a laptop, then you literally don't need to spend any money. You don't need any certifications. You don't need any equipment. All you need is a little bit of hard work and a laptop, and you can start your online bookkeeping business right now. So not only is it low cost to get started, but it's also fairly quick and easy. Like I mentioned before, you don't need any certifications. Like you don't need a college degree, you don't need to be a certified public accountant, you don't need a special license or a special certification. All you need to have is a basic understanding of bookkeeping and a basic understanding of QuickBooks and generally how to run a business, and then you'll be able to start this side hustle right now. Once you've learned how to do basic bookkeeping and basic QuickBooks, you will need to understand generally how to market your business and sell your business, because if you're not marketing and if you're not selling, chances are you're not even going to be able to find clients, which is the hardest part about making this side hustle successful. But if you just want to make a couple $100 a month, just have maybe 1 or 2 clients, or maybe you've got a couple friends who have a business and you want to do their bookkeeping for them, or maybe you have a family member who has a business, maybe a spouse or a parent or a grandparent and an uncle, and you want to do their bookkeeping for them, then this is a perfect side hustle for you where you can make $200, $300, $400 a month extra just by having a laptop and a subscription to QuickBooks.com. Okay, now the fourth reason why this is the best side hustle to start is because bookkeeping is a necessary service. It's, you can start a digital photography business where you're taking pictures of people. You can start a dog walking business where you walk people's dogs, or you can start a landscaping business, maybe you cut people's grass for them. But taking pictures of people, walking people's dogs, cutting people's grass, those aren't necessarily mandatory things that everyone needs to do, except for maybe cutting your grass. I mean, if you want to be a good neighbor, you're going to have to cut your grass, but not everyone has a dog. You don't need to walk. It's good to walk your dog, but it's not 100% necessary. Everyone has a cell phone nowadays, so people can kind of take their own pictures, so not everyone needs to hire a professional photographer. But bookkeeping is a necessary service because everybody needs to file their taxes. If you're a business owner, you need to file your taxes and you need to have some some sort of bookkeeping so that you know how much money you made and how much money you spent. So every business owner 100% needs to do their own bookkeeping or hire somebody to do their bookkeeping for them. And 9 out of 10 times, most business owners are either too busy to do their own bookkeeping or they just don't want to do their own bookkeeping, so they're going to hire somebody else to do it for them. Okay, now the fifth reason why an online bookkeeping business is the best business to start in 2023 is that there's a monthly recurring subscription. And this is great because as soon as you land one client, you know they're going to be paying you consistently on a monthly basis, indefinitely, until your agreement is over. So if you agreed to do somebody's bookkeeping for them, then you're going to be making at least $200 every single month for as long as you're doing their bookkeeping for them. It's not like you sell them one job, you go cut their grass one time for $100 and then you never see them again, or you go to their birthday party and take pictures for them and you get paid $200 and you never see them again. It's not like that. Like, they need to have bookkeeping consistently recurring on a monthly basis. So as soon as you land one client, boom, right there, that's $2,400 a year that you just made, because they're going to pay you $200 every single month for the next year while you're doing their bookkeeping for them. And it's nice to have that consistent, reliable cash flow of that monthly subscription. Okay, so those are 5 reasons why an online bookkeeping business, in my opinion, is the best business to start. And I'm going to talk real quick now how I got started bookkeeping business. So if you want to schedule a consultation with me, if you're thinking about starting an online bookkeeping business, there's a link in the description below. I'd be happy to talk to you. I'd be happy to help you start your own bookkeeping business. But for me, I got started in less than 2 months. Back in 2020, I started doing a little bit of research in August of 2020, and then I finally decided to buy a bookkeeping course in October of 2020. I did a bunch of research. I became a QuickBooks certified pro advisor, and I launched my business in October of 2020. And then for the next 2 months, I did a bunch of social media marketing. I did a bunch of sales calls. I sent a bunch of emails. I did a bunch of DMs to people on social media, particularly business owners. I friend requested a bunch of business owners on social media. I connected with people. I networked with people. I just started talking to people about their business and about bookkeeping. Within 2 months of starting my business, I got my very first client. This person was paying me $200 a month to do their bookkeeping. And then 3 months later, in March of 2021, I quit my full-time job. So in less than 5 months, I started my bookkeeping business, I got my very first client, and then I was able to quit my full-time job. And at the time, I had a family to take care of. So I had kids, I had a wife, I had a house. It's not like I was just sleeping on my mom's couch and I didn't have any bills to pay. So I had a lot of responsibility. I had a lot of people to take care of, I had bills to pay, and I was still able to quit my full-time job and pursue my bookkeeping business in less than 5 months. So if you're thinking about starting a bookkeeping business, now's the perfect time because it's tax season. There's more small business owners than there ever have been before, and technology and QuickBooks.com makes it so easy for you to start your own bookkeeping business. All you need is a laptop and a subscription to QuickBooks.com, form your business, create a website, do a little bit of social media content, do a little bit of cold calls, and land that first client. And then within a couple months, you'll be able to quit your full-time job and pursue your bookkeeping business.